Welcome back to another sports podcast, everybody, because that's exactly what the world needs, is another sports podcast. We are the Sweaty Trio, and we are glad to be back in the locker room. Taylor, I heard you had something pretty interesting happen to you today.
My dog got attacked. Second time by the same fucking dog in our apartment complex.
How bad? Is he okay?
Like, he's fine, but
Okay,
this dog, basically the way that our stairs go down to the front door, like the front entrance is, there's a unit that as soon as you come out, you are on the stairs and I'm on the top. So I'm coming down the stairs. So we basically came out at the same time. And like, my dog is so harmless. Like, he's so stupid. He's not going to do anything.
Literally scared of everything.
But this dog attacked Zero in the winter in the parking lot. Like, tackled him and like bit him.
Ooh.
And then he wasn't bleeding or anything. And I didn't do anything about it. I whatever. Like, it happens.
Yeah.
Then this guy's coming out of his apartment unit today. And all I hear him say is, "Oh no." And his dog is running down the stairs. And it's a bulldog. He like full on body check Zero down 4 flights of stairs. But 4 flights of stairs where a dog is 2 feet tall is a lot.
Yeah.
Or not 4 flights, 4 stairs. Fucking pushes him into the corner and starts biting him. And so I push the front door open to like let Zero out so that there's nowhere to go. I like grab this dog and throw him against the wall to get off Zero. Anyways, moral of the story is if your dog is bad off leash, don't fucking keep him off leash, especially
100%.
in a small unit where you know other dogs live. Like, fuck's sakes.
No, for sure.
And if you see him running, don't just be like, "Oh no."
Put your foot in front of him.
Give a general warning.
Grab him.
Like, be an
you
assertive
want your
dog
dog-
owner.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck's sake.
how does the dog run you? You don't run the dog.
I reported it to the city.
Very nice. Very nice.
It's the second time. If it was the first time, listen, I get it, man. Some dogs are aggressive. Some dogs don't like other dogs. I get it. But the second time with the same dog, fuck you.
No, 100%. It reminds me of those, if you've ever seen those TikToks where it's like, not friendly, not friendly. And then people still go pet the dog and get bit, and it's like, what the fuck do you expect? Like, you're just a horrible dog owner. Well,
Listen,
these are horrible.
put your dog on a
dog
fucking
enjoyers.
leash. It's not that hard.
Dog enjoyers.
That's my story. I just needed to. I'm telling everyone this because I was so fucking mad this morning. I don't get angry at people. I was yelling at this guy. Control your fucking dog. This is the second fucking time. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I don't get mad. And this guy, I was so furious.
This is actually kind of on brand. I don't know if you saw that viral video of that the absolute hero at the park where there was that German Shepherd beating on another dog.
Oh, yeah.
And then he just started 2 fingers, just come here motion in the dog's
Really?
asshole. Oh my god!
Dogs
And all on
freak out.
video.
Yeah, they
I did
freak
not
out.
see that.
It was the guy actually went up to it and he was like, to start, and I was like, wow, you don't have to do any.
Oh, he did
foreplay
like
on
the
it.
circle
Do
of
the
pleasure
Doberman,
to
eh?
start.
It's a come here motion. Keep telling him how good of a boy he is.
Okay, boy. I also have a surprise.
Sorry.
On a much happier note, I have a surprise. I'm gonna have to stand up for a second. Michael, watch your mic. Watching. I wanted a live reaction to this on the pod. Now, these aren't anything special or crazy. It's my UFT hoodie, which on the back is now branded with the Sweaty Trio logo.
Let's go.
We now have merch, guys. In the coming episodes, each member will have this.
Let's
And
go.
as we grow, here's the white version.
Let's go.
That's sick.
And as we grow, they will be available to the public. So keep an eye out for merch. Make sure to follow, like, share, subscribe.
soon.
Coming soon. We got merch. Boys.
Available for purchase to the public in the coming weeks? Question mark.
For the low price of $80 a hoodie.
If they keep smashing the like button, we get a lot of shares. If people who share our content start liking it, we can start selling merch. Once this becomes
Like
consistent,
that Visger post, man.
we want to be in everyone's house.
If you like it, follow. If you share it, like it.
If you like it,
Any support we
if
can
you
get.
like it, follow. If you follow, share it. If you share it, do the cycle again. We're gonna get to sports, boys. It's a good little.
And if you want to get on the pod, fucking DM us.
100%.
Let's get fans' hot takes on here.
I'd be so.
We have
excited.
these fans, stupid Liam or whatever, in our comments.
Loser.
Bro, if you have the balls, come on the pod.
Get smacked up by the boys.
Let's
Sweaty
go.
hotline
Come on
is
the
open.
pod.
Oh,
Let's
these
go.
guys don't want to get sweaty. They don't want to roll around with the sweatiest.
Come on the pod. Let's go.
They're terrified. All right, let's get into some sports. The biggest NFL piece of news that we've gotten a little bit.
Oh, here we
Shout
go
out Sweaty
again.
Gazette.
It's our weekly check-in.
The Steelers have committed to mediocrity.
Well, no, they've been committed.
No.
Now they're committed to shit.
This, Michael, trading George Pickens to the Cowboys for nothing, for literally nothing. This is what I would
The
expect.
return wasn't bad.
The return was horrible. You got a 3rd round pick and a 5th round pick of next year.
What else are you going to get?
What are you going to get in that draft?
That's what the Bills traded for half a season of Amari Cooper.
We paid a conditional 3rd for Kenny Pickett, who touched the field twice.
Yeah, but you have to look at the situation on the outside. He's... Okay, it's just the locker room. I'm not mad about the return. I'm more mad about the timing of the trade.
Oh, because that cancer in the locker room is really going to be gone when you sign Aaron Rodgers.
They're not going to sign him.
They are.
They're not.
They're going to.
They're not. They won't. You should have traded him before the draft, and if the trade was the same, you use that third or that fifth, whatever, to hopefully get a decent receiver in that draft who can maybe not replace him but fill the void because the receiver room is still trash.
I need you to tell me if you did this on purpose because the Steelers don't have a quarterback. Did you put a question mark in the middle of Q and B?
I did because
we don't know it.
We have no clue who's going to start. They have two QBs. We have no clue who's going to start.
I just booked that now.
We don't know who they're going to sign.
It's going to be Will Howard.
Q, B? Who the fuck knows?
I don't think it's going to be Will Howard.
It's going to be Will Howard.
You don't want to start a rookie week 1. It's a horrible idea.
You don't. Especially
It's going to be Rudolph until probably week 6 or 7, and then they're probably going to be 2-6 at that point, and then it's Will Howard season.
I saw a TikTok where the guy was breaking down like the Steelers since Big Ben's retirement, and it's like we're gonna get a quarterback that is gonna be great, Mitchell Trubisky,
and then you ended up back in Buffalo.
and he's terrible, and they keep going through all these different situations, and it's just
They're
like,
fucked, man.
why would you move George Pickens? Like, why? For what reason? What do you
They don't want to pay
He
him.
said he's gonna play out his rookie deal and go to free agency with the Cowboys too. Like, what is he? His rookie year, he was 1,000 yards. Last year, he was he
He was
close?
like 800.
Yeah, I think it was close.
And then did he ever hit 1,000?
Last
He hit
year
1,000.
he had 1,100.
Yeah, has 3 years or 2 years in the league?
3.
Has he hit 1,000 twice?
This was his 3rd year.
He's hit 1,000 twice.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's right.
He was like slightly over, and then he took a bigger jump this year.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty depressing situation, but I will say I want to take a look at some of these new look teams with their rookies. So for the Steelers, you have Q question mark B, you have DK Metcalf, and you have Kaleb Johnson. That's a pretty cool look. I also have a couple other teams.
He's good.
here.
He's good too, Kaleb Johnson.
Yeah, he's going to be
really
a nice one.
good.
He's hopefully not nauseous. Hopefully he's got some juice in his legs.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, he's complete opposites. He's smaller, and he's got some speed, so we'll see.
We also have, I have them here. I have Jackson Dart, Malik Neighbors, and Abdul Carter. It's a new rookie look for that team.
I think the Giants' defense could be sneaky good.
Yeah.
Maybe not even sneaky.
Their
Their
offense,
D-line is
man.
I don't think they're sneaky.
amazing.
Their offense isn't bad.
It's bad. They have
It is
Malik
bad.
Neighbors. That's it.
Tyrone Tracy was fine.
Fine. Like,
Who-
so is
maybe-
Miles
maybe
Sanders,
Jack-
but you're not
but-
happy with Miles Sanders on your team.
I would take Jameis or Russ over any of the Steelers quarterbacks right now.
Agreed. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't disagree either.
Why didn't they?
One of them
Russ.
was a Steelers
Maybe
quarterback.
not Russ. I would start a rookie over Russ.
Russ was
is
fine.
done.
Russ made the playoffs, man.
Yeah, just to throw moonballs.
Justin Fields would make
But
the playoffs.
he's a gunslinger, and sometimes it pays out, sometimes it doesn't. It's a really risky thing to have as a QB, and I don't want it, especially at this time in his career. He's done. It's over.
If I'm the Giants, I'm starting Jameis. And you
No.
just huck everything to neighbors.
You do have to start thing. You just Russ has a better moonball.
Russ is a better quarterback.
He's just better.
So?
I agree with you. I would love to see Jameis play over Russ. Jameis is better in terms of like just being a good person.
He's also better in terms of
He
entertainment.
likes string beans too, so.
String beans are like green beans except longer.
Except they look like strings.
You have this is actually a pretty crazy trio here that I think is going to be a must watch. The Panthers with Bryce Young, Xavier Legette, and Tataria McMillan. I might be saying that wrong.
That kid's nice.
And they still have Chuba Hubbard too.
And they still have Chuba Hubbard, which is huge.
And we'll get to it, but Brooks is.
Yeah, that's
so
unfortunate.
sad. We'll get to that,
tough.
but it's sad. That's a cool one. And then this one is a little bit more of a sad trio, but you have Travis Hunter, T-Law, and Travis Etienne.
They're not. I read a report today. They're not big on ETN. They drafted 2 running backs and have Bigsby.
ETN sucks.
Etienne sucks.
ETN was so good his rookie year.
Yeah, and then he sucks.
Touchdown machine. He was so good at Clemson too.
Yeah? He was a decently high. I don't remember
Did
what
they
round,
not?
but-
Who? His brother got drafted too. Trevor Etienne.
Yeah. This year.
Where did he go?
I
That's
remember
a good
actually.
question. I'm not sure.
Whatever.
But yeah, Jonathan Brooks missing the season. Man, it's so sad.
That's
Over before
tough.
it began,
That's
man, and
tough.
the kid was nuts.
I didn't really read into it. Did he injure something again, or is it just like
Well, he was hurt last year when he got drafted.
he got hurt
Then
in
he came
college,
back.
and then he tore his ACL?
Then he tore his ACL in like week 15 or whatever when they activated
I
him.
think it was week 14.
Shit.
And yeah, that's just it. He's
That
just gonna
sucks.
miss
And
the
then
year.
he's out this year, which
The sad part about football. Actually, Trevor Etienne is on the Panthers.
they drafted
There
him.
you go. So get rid of.
Is he a running back too?
They have a good 3. Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
that's really cool.
Carolina, sneaky good.
I wanted to ask. So we've already hashed out the whole Shadur situation. I want to ask though: does job position matter when it comes to player success? Is this at all? And hey, I'm just asking about if it has an effect, whether it be positive or a negative effect. Because
Yeah.
I believe that this situation is going to be huge for Shadur's mental. Even though it might be like a huge ego hit, he's got everybody in his corner. He's got Tom Brady texting him. He's got everybody telling him he's a great quarterback. And so this is going to feed into it. I was number 164 or whatever it was.
Like Brady said, you use it as motivation.
100%. Even Amon Ra has a list of all the wide receivers
all the
that got
guys that were
drafted above
drafted
him.
before.
And he's a top 10 guy. Maybe even better.
Does draft position matter when it comes to player success?
I think it has more of a negative impact than a positive impact.
Okay.
I think I could be speaking at a turn here because I've never played football, but I played hockey, and not at a high level, but you just see it in the NHL. Like, the NHL players are not egotistical, whereas I feel like a lot of football players, specifically at the skill positions, mainly receiver, are very hot-headed, egotistical, selfish players.
George Pickens.
Ralph George.
Like, maybe I'm wrong in saying that, but that's why I say it impacts negatively. Because if I'm George Pickens and I think that I'm a top 10 pick and I get picked in the 5th round like Shadur, I'm going to throw a hissy fit because that's what he does.
Yeah.
So I think that it can negatively impact, whereas smart players like Amon Ra would look at it like, fuck, I got 10 receivers drafted ahead of me. I'm going to be better than all of them and show the league why I should have been taken higher.
Yeah,
But I think more guys get impacted negatively by draft
fair
position.
point.
I just wrote down a list of a couple guys who were not first round, but have become namesakes in the league. So you have Brady, pick 199.
Yeah.
We all know that one. Dak was a 4th round pick.
Yep.
Kirk Cousins was a 4th round pick. And Russ was a 3rd round pick. These are all QBs who have become namesakes in the league. They're all, minus Kirk, I guess, now, but all franchise quarterbacks.
What was interesting about Kirk is he was drafted the same year as or the year after RG3, I think.
Yeah.
And like he had a crazy rookie season, and they're like, "Oh, this is our QB for the future." And I mean, look at Kirk now.
He's
old and he's not great, but
he came off
he's
an ACL.
still kicking.
He came off an ACL and went to
Yeah.
a new system. Like, I don't think this first year in the Falcons is a clear testament of what he can do.
Are they going to trade him, or they can't cut him now?
You can't cut him out. I
He's
think
not.
he
He
didn't
didn't
I
get
think
the-
you just eat it.
ride the bench.
Yeah, ride Penix.
Because what was a 4-year deal?
Yeah, but I mean, years in football mean nothing. It's all about the guaranteed money.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, you just ride Penix. Situation stays as it is. And
Might as well. That team is still really young too.
Drake London, Bijan, like, they have the
Pitts.
pieces.
No, we don't talk
I'm
about
not-
Kyle Pitts. Fuck
I
that
saw
guy.
a TikTok today where it was like a path and there was 2 branches, a fork in the road, and there was one guy walking on the other side and 10 guys walking on the right side, and it says, Kyle Pitts stinks. This isn't his year. He's a bust. And then on the left, maybe this is Kyle Pitts' year.
His best year was his rookie season.
You swipe and it's a circle around one of the guys on the 10 road, and it says me. Fuck Kyle Pitts.
I'm pretty sure up until like a year and a half into his career, he only had 1 touchdown, and that was in the UK.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He didn't have a touchdown in America.
He had 1,000 yards his rookie season, and just
That offense is so talented.
They just don't look at him though. He had 5 QBs that never looked his way.
No.
It's so sad. It's the way it goes. NFL, you've been milked.
Milked.
Boys, let's see how this leaf falls. We're up to nothing. How does it feel?
I think we should still be a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Not based on past history, based on how good Florida still is and how good they can be.
The Leafs are just better right now.
I don't know.
They're just better.
Florida game 2 was excellent.
Leafs are excellent.
The Leafs.
I actually
got-
noticed that Florida only really scored goals off, like, they were quick goals. It was always like off the draw or something in front of the net.
The Leafs. Yeah. The
The Leafs are winning one-on-one battles. They're winning their fucking
Yeah.
the odd man rushes. They're taking advantage of everything.
Florida dominated territorially, but in high danger chances, the Leafs just clogged the middle.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
It's
They didn't have a shot.
Bay
When they
hockey.
pulled their goalie with 255, they didn't have a shot on net. Florida
Wow.
got nothing on net.
Damn.
Wool had no saves in the pull goalie scenario. That's crazy. The Leafs are playing excellent hockey.
Yeah, it's
And they-
this
and
is Brube hockey.
How many years of this era the Leafs are up in a series or they give up a weak goal and they just crumble?
Yeah,
They'll be up 2-1 in the third and then they give up a weak tying goal and they lose 5-2.
Yeah.
Or they'll have a good first period and they'll shit the bed in the second. This team answers the bell every time Florida scored last night. The Leafs were back. And then Domi scores. We're up 3-2. Florida ties it. 15 seconds later, Marner puts a weird one in the back of the net, but it was the game winner.
Those are the ones that matter, though. And that's what the Leafs don't do enough of. Just garbage on net. Throw it on net. Wait for a weird bounce.
It's never a bad thing to shoot.
It's just, especially in playoff hockey, you're going to win by a matter of bounces.
It's working
puck is
right
going to
now.
bounce the right way, and you're going to get a goal out of it, and that's what matters.
They're playing excellent hockey right now, and I think Berube has a lot to do with that.
Chief.
Because
100%.
when you look at Babcock, he was like, this team is young, and like we're probably going to exceed based on our expectations because they're so young. Then he got canned. Then they bring in Keefe, and they don't succeed, and then they're like, fuck, the pressure's on. Keefe crumbles. I think he's a mental midget. Like, you can see him on the bench. He's fucking sitting there, like, as much as we bite our nails or yell at the TV, he's shitting his fucking pants.
Yeah.
You look at Berube, he is so calm. Yeah. Even with the Stolarz shit. Like, how do you get back at him? Win the game.
Exactly.
You win the game.
We can get into that now. So, Stolarz with this injury, man, it is sad to see him go down.
It's a little bit scary. You never want to see that, especially to one of your own players. But
I hate to put a little twist on this, but me and Michael did say Will should start, so now we get the opportunity to back up our statement.
He's starting because Stolarz is hurt. And Stolarz in game 1 until he got hurt was so good.
He was unbelievable.
And he was excellent against Ottawa.
Yeah, and he was unbelievable.
Listen, Woll's a great backup.
Man, Stolarz injury is sad. What would you guys have done to Sam Bennett if you were on the ice at that moment?
it's a tough call because obviously you want to lay him out.
You can't take a penalty, though.
You can't take a penalty, and the Leafs aren't that type of team.
And they're not that good on the PK, so Florida's scoring.
Yeah, so it's... Obviously, you want to see Carlo or Tanev or whoever it is. Doesn't matter. You want to see them do something about it. But at the same time, it's like you don't want to take a stupid penalty.
I noticed in game 2, Bennett was completely out of every scrum.
Dude, he didn't do anything.
He was scared. The entire game he was
And I
terrified.
love the crowd last night was electric. They were just booing the shit out of him every time he touched the puck.
As they should.
That's the way to do it. Yeah. Do you guys think it was actually Bennett's elbow, or do you think it was the puck to the face in the first period?
I think it was a study done, and some doctor on Twitter was saying that injuries like that, the cause of the concussion was the puck hitting his head set that 72% of the time.
I saw that. And there's something about like the head shake too. Like he took the helmet off and it's an
indicative
instinctual
of a
head
concussion.
shake.
But that's got to be on the spotters. That's got to be on the NHL. Because if
also on
you're
the Leafs medical
Berube,
team, too.
I don't think so. Because if you're Berube and you're the Leafs medical team, if he says he's good to go, he's good to go. But if you're the league and you have these people whose jobs is to find people who have head injuries and pull them from the game, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Part of it is on the Leafs, sure. Maybe part of it is on Stolarz, but it's also the playoffs, and he's a hockey player.
Yeah, these are athletes. Like even when we were talking to George, he was saying the last guy on the court, ice field, whatever, is the player who's injured is going to be the guy saying that he's going to go
100%.
off. They want to be there.
Imagine an NBA player getting a ball in the face. He would have been out for 6 months.
When James Harden did it,
He was
Josh Hart was like,
he would have been on a plate to Cabo that night.
So, yeah. I'm sad that Stolarz is hurt, but maybe he's the sacrificial lamb the Leafs need to go on a deep run.
and then our take just looks even better.
Because after all,
You're my Joseph
Wall. I also want to take this opportunity. This is in the schedule. Biz is the best fucking thing that's ever happened in sports.
Dude, he's awesome.
Biz is amazing.
He's great.
He's awesome.
Every playoffs, he comes back with like this huge content dump, and it's just the funniest era of content for the like you get it for a 3-month span or 2-month span.
It's so fun.
He's amazing.
He's exactly what hockey needs, but
Biz, come on the pod, please.
I hate that he's on TNT.
Yeah,
We don't get that.
No, but that panel is great.
that panel's amazing.
That panel's amazing. It blows the Sportsnet one under the water. That one fucking sucks.
I noticed the TSN's thing today was Bar Down is doing a challenge where they're playing AAA teams through each age group. So they played 10-year-olds and they were playing 12-year-olds and the one I was watching. And the actual TNT panel was doing like a intermission shows.
Really?
Yeah, it was like kind of embarrassing being a TNT watcher. Actually, TSN, sorry, not TNT, TSN.
That's a weird like content.
Bardown, I like Bardown, but I can't stand Jesse
They're dying.
Pollock.
He sucks.
They got smoked by 12-year-olds.
Did they?
They got destroyed. The 12-year-old goalie, she was unbelievable. She was fucking like standing on her head.
Was this
she
a
was
girls'
girl.
team?
And it was, I think it was co-ed, or maybe she was just really good, so she made the boys' team. I'm not sure the details, but she was standing on her head. She was literally blocking shots of grown men. It was unbelievable.
That's wild.
Yeah. So how do we feel? Who's the best Leaf?
Overall or this series?
This series, 2 games.
Yeesh.
The core four's going up. I was going to say
Nylander.
Nylander.
Yeah,
Matthews
it's
hasn't done
probably
anything on
need
the
it,
score sheet,
Nylander.
but-
Let's shout out Pacioretty though.
Actually, you know what? Fuck this question. I'm going to ask you guys a much more interesting question that I heard online. offseason comes up, you got two guys to pay. It's Nyes and Marner. Marner wants 13.75 for 8 years. Nyes wants $8 million for 8 years. Who are you paying?
Nice.
Nice.
That's sick. Nyes too, all the way.
He's younger.
He's the man, dude.
so
That
he's
breakaway
only gonna get
goal
better.
in game 1.
He only shoots under the bar. I love it. He tucks the puck every time.
He's always top shed.
Oh, that hit he had on Jones, where in the corner where he gave Matthew. Oh, bro, he's 22 years old and he's leveling grown men.
Yep.
He has the potential to be a 40-30 guy.
He's so
lays
good.
people out, and with the money you have left over from whether it's 8 or 9, whatever, you could sign another decent roster player. So easily nice.
Yeah. It's Nyes is playing like a 8, 9, 10-year vet in his third year in the league. He's unbelievable.
He's unbelievable, man.
He's just, it's crazy. All right, let's get to these other games around the league. Winnipeg. That game winner was nuts.
Double OT, 1.6 seconds left in the third to
That
tie.
game overall was nuts.
Good game. Really good game.
That
Did you
series
see
was unbelievable.
the beer league team watching it on the bench?
Yeah, even the refs were jumping up.
Dude,
and down.
there's like a group of like 6 guys watching the game on the bench. They're playing beer league that night. And Winnipeg scores in overtime. And they start hugging each other. And then the ref comes in and starts jumping on the ball. And they're all like grabbing each other like, yeah. It was wild.
That is really
That was awesome, though. Winnipeg, I think they're going to lose to Dallas, but
Dallas is a good fucking team, man.
especially
they got Robertson back.
We can get into that now. Rantanen, bro. Holy shit.
He is unbelievable,
He's the one of 3 players in NHL history to score back-to-back hat tricks in the playoffs.
and that was in 2 periods.
He scored the hat trick in 1 period yesterday.
Yeah,
All
and
of
the
the
one
goals in second.
previously too.
He's making the Avalanche look like fools.
He is so good.
He is making. Where did he go in between? Was it the Devils?
Carolina.
The Canes. It was the Canes.
Canes.
He went to the Canes in between. Canes look even more stupid.
Well, they're up, though. They're up against the Caps right now.
I mean, I guess, but like this guy's nuts. He's the best playoff goalie or player, sorry, in the league right now.
He's,
100%.
Yeah, he's destroyed the narrative that he's a McKinnon merchant, and I think
I said
he's-
that, too.
Yeah.
I got to own that. I said
think
that he
he's
was.
solidified himself as a top 10 to 12 player in this league.
Yeah, 10. I would say
He is
confidently 10.
he is unbelievable.
He's having the type of playoff like McDavid did last year, where even if you lose in the Cup final, you still win the Conn Smythe.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a nuts one.
Like, he is so good and so big and so strong, and he skates so well. He's got a bullet for a shot. Like,
He's a good player, man.
He's
He's a great
nasty.
player.
He's nasty.
And when you pair that with other pieces in Dallas,
And they're young still,
they're unreal.
relatively.
Yeah, it's you got Robertson, you got Ottinger, you got Wyatt Johnson.
And he's not playing with
Heiskanen.
McKinnon-esque
Heiskanen.
players. He's playing with Hintz and Granlund.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
that's not
He's
Landeskog
driving
or
that line.
McKinnon. That's Hintz is nice, but McKinnon is 100 times the better player there.
I like Nyes better than Hintz.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, Hintz
Yeah.
is good, but
Maybe a little
or
biased.
Rantanen is fucking so good.
So we had an interesting hire today by the Ducks.
Yeah,
So
that was
Joel
a weird
Quenneville
one.
is back in the league. I still think he's a good coach. He got a lot of shit around him, and that franchise overall with Chicago is a shithole. But my mom might hate me for saying this. I think it's good for the Ducks.
It's a good hire, yeah.
He's a good coach. He might be a piece of shit, which he probably is.
I saw a video today where they were talking about it was an edit of when the Ducks were fun, like the Getzlaff era, when things were cool. Now you have what's that kid's name who did the Michigan? Trevor Zegras.
Zegras,
He
yeah.
doesn't even matter anymore. He's nobody. He got
sucks.
buried in the league.
But that's like Quenneville would be the type of guy to like
Shape it up.
put him in line.
Yeah, I think overall the Ducks have a pretty decent young core. With
They're
Carlson,
really good on the back
McTavish.
end.
They're really good on the back end. They still have, yeah, they traded for Cutter Gauthier, right, from Philly?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Ducks they'll be good in a few years. It'll take them some time, but they'll
So
get
is that a bad hire? Like, is that a controversial hire?
It'll be a controversial hire in terms of the media, like you know, how your organization looks. But I mean, internally, if even the Boston guys, what was that kid who put the lollipop in the toilet and then the Boston tried to sign him?
Yeah.
All the Boston players were kind of like, he's a piece of shit, but he's our teammate now. Like, we got to win a game.
Yeah,
we got to
it
win
is what
games.
it
It
is,
is what
yeah.
it is. Be the same situation here. He's our coach. It is what it is. We want to win games.
And he's paid, I don't know if he's paid his dues, but he hasn't coached in like 5 years.
We shouldn't be allowed to coach ever again.
And Stan Bowman, when
He's
he's
the
this
GM of the
first year is
Oilers,
Edmonton,
yeah.
yeah. So like he's back in the league, so like I don't know, it's interesting for sure.
Definitely interesting. Let's get back to a little bit of this playoffs. Oilers look great.
They're so good.
There's
I'm an idiot.
No
I had
lead
the
is safe
Kings
against.
beating them.
Yeah, you're an idiot, and I'm glad you admit it.
I'm an idiot.
Well, you look at the first 2 games of the LA series, and you're like, all right, LA in 6.
Yeah.
Maybe even 5. But no lead is safe when you're playing Edmonton.
That
Kings are
Hyman
a good team.
Hyman and the Brown goals against Fit.
And they're a good team. The Knights are a really good team.
They're really good.
It's going to be an interesting one to watch.
When you have McDavid and Draisaitl,
The Knights had that game. They were on the power play.
Yeah.
Brown
Yeah.
scored that shorty. And then Hyman goes, I'll take that, and then goes snipe side on fucking Aiden Hill.
2 Leaf legends.
Yeah, it's... Is it... Say the Leafs and the Oilers are both in the conference final. Let's say the Oilers play
Which is my bracket.
Dallas, and let's say the Leafs play Carolina.
Washington.
Is it crazy to think even now that we could have an Oilers-Leafs Cup final?
That's what I have in my bracket.
Who wins that? Honestly.
The Leafs.
Its series is going 7, regardless.
I think Edmonton's a better team. Not in net. Maybe fuck no, they're not. Their blue line
Their
sucks.
blue line sucks. They're worse
Their
in
goalies
net.
suck.
Calvin Pickard is their starting goalie right now.
Their skill players are worse. I take Marner. I take the core 5 over whatever you want to comprise as Edmonton's core 5. What would their core 5 be? Draisaitl, McDavid, sure, the 2 best players.
But
in the league.
McDavid is better than Matthews. He's better than Martin. He's better than everyone.
Sure.
And Draisaitl's better than everyone.
Yeah.
But then you got Hyman. I mean, who else you put in this core 5?
Nuge.
Evander Kane.
Nuge, I guess.
Bouchard.
Bouchard is better than any defenseman on the Leafs.
Yeah.
Offensively.
I was gonna say Tanev is better. I want Tanev.
I would rather have Tanev on my team though
As on a
too.
playoff team, yeah, 100%.
100%.
But I saw a thing yesterday.
That's a funny
Evan
one.
Bouchard is the second fastest defenseman in NHL history to 50 career playoff assists. First is Bobby Orr. So
Really?
yeah.
He's playing with McDavid. I don't wanna
I
hear
know,
it.
but-
he's got power play with McDavid and Draisaitl. Either side of the dot you want to pass the puck to, someone's putting it in the back of the net.
He can produce on any team in the NHL. His offensive talent is.
But he's
so
a
good.
sieve on defense.
Oh yeah, he's a fucking cone.
He's
he's a fucking straight.
He's like when you
pylon.
take a wet fart and you think you shit your pants, but your underwear is like holding it sort of in. That's what Bouchard is defensively.
It's like 5 on 4.5 when he's there.
Yeah. But offensively, he's a machine.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Like on the power play, he is so good.
It's like
Imagine him on the point for the Leafs power play. Oh my
40%
God.
clip.
so. Essentially, what you're saying is that defensively he's prairie dogging, offensively he's full diarrhea.
Yeah, full explosions everywhere.
Taylor, you're in good shape right now. The Caps are playing right now, are they, not?
I'm gonna check the score.
Yeah,
I got you right here. I'll put it up
We're
live.
1 game in the series.
And they
Hey,
lost
hey.
on the road. When you're not in trouble in a series until you lose at home. That's what they say.
Yeah, whoever said that is an idiot.
They're up 1-0 right now into the second.
Who scored?
That's too much information.
Ovechkin?
We have a podcast to do.
Sorry, I forgot.
The Canes are gonna beat them.
I don't think the Canes are very good. I'm not high on the Canes.
The Canes are a good team.
I'm not high on them. I just
They're
don't.
very good.
They
Jacob
don't have
Slavin
a hole
is
anyway.
so
I guess
good.
their goalies are a little.
Anderson's
questionable.
hurt. Is he back?
Yeah,
Freddie's back.
He got an extension too. Good for him.
Yeah.
love Freddie.
Yeah,
He's not the guy.
Love Freddie.
Not the guy.
Not the guy, but
I got the Canes. You guys got the Caps. My bracket is so fucked though. Like, go ahead.
That's a great segue, Taylor. So we are going to
Woohoo.
look at the bracket challenge.
I can't wait for my NBA one too.
So
That one's even worse.
we can use this
Mine's
as
pretty
a
bad, too.
segue to some NBA, but let's start with NHL. Sorry, boys. I'm just getting that pulled up here. Okay. NHL at the bottom. Here we go. We got Taylor to start. So,
Oh God.
Taylor, you have the abs going all the way.
A lot of red, not a lot of green. Looks like my March Madness bracket. My March Marner.
Well, you had 50% in the West, so you had Winnipeg advancing, correct. You had the Knights advancing, correct. You also had the Kings advancing, which was a bad pick, and the Avs advancing, which was a good pick, but I mean...
Seven. They
in
went 7.
reality.
Whatever.
Yeah. And then on the East, you went 4-4. Leafs advanced, Florida advanced, Capitals advanced, Kings advanced. So you're in good shape, Taylor. You are technically, 6-2 to start,
Sure.
with a lot of points locked out.
Yeah, because my cup final is so fucked.
This one's my bracket.
Yours is good.
Yeah, the only thing I missed on was the Avs, who I also still had to get it to their conference final. But it's not bad. I'm only locked out of 3 points as it stands,
Yeah.
with 1 missing. And Michael, your bracket is horrendous.
yeah, it's cooked.
So you went 4-4 in the East. I think we all went 4-4 in the East. It was a pretty easy bet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The West, you had the Blues advancing.
I had a lot of upsets.
Loss.
I mean, you know what?
They
It
were
was a
this
double
close.
double OT game.
1.7 seconds away from
yeah.
winning.
1.7 seconds away from winning. You had the Kings advancing. They
Fucking
also
Jordan
lost.
You had Colorado winning the cup.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, wow, I did. So I didn't block that out the whole way. But yeah, Michael has lost out on his champion.
So Michael has the worst bracket. I thought I had the worst bracket.
Michael has the worst
Unless-
bracket.
You also had the
Unless
Kings
Florida
going
comes
through.
back.
You convinced him. He drinks your conspiracy Kool-Aid. It was the same thing with Shadur. I told you guys they weren't going to get Shadur, but he
what?
made you believe him.
Oh, the President's Trophy curse?
No, with the Kings. He said the Oilers are frauds and the Kings are going to beat them, and you drank his conspiracy Kool-Aid. And then this is what happens. This is what happens when you listen to him.
Kings are good, man.
And not anymore. They lost.
They're the Leafs of the West.
With this NHL, you have been
Milked.
So, we will start the NBA by looking at our bracket challenges there. Taylor,
This might be even worse.
NBA bracket
my
challenge.
God.
Let me say the NBA was it was a scary start to this playoffs. The way that this playoffs has been shaping up has been unbelievable.
I'm so fucked here, and the Celtics are losing to the Knicks. They're down to. They've lost both games by a combined total of 3 points.
They had 2 20-point leads in those games.
Yep.
They missed 45 threes in game 1.
Yep.
NBA record.
How do you miss? Teams take 45 threes in a game? How do you miss 45 fucking threes?
You thought? Remember when Houston missed 27
Yeah.
straight? You thought that was bad?
They missed
Look at this.
45 threes, but Houston missed 27 in a row.
That was one of those watch this drive.
Yeah,
you missed 27? Now watch this drive.
the U.S. will not
Hold my beer.
negotiate with terrorism. Now watch his drive. Fucking George Bush.
The Celtics will not negotiate with missed shots. Now watch this shot.
So yeah, I'm done.
So yeah, but to be fair though, the only ones you got wrong were the Bucks, who this was a crazy upset. I thought they were going to beat the Pacers as well. Bucks are out.
Same.
But you also had the Lakers going to the end, so you are missing out on
I had
your
them
champion.
winning.
But you had everything else right. Knicks advance, Celtics advance, Cavs advance, Thunder advance, Nuggets advance, and Golden State advanced. So not bad.
Not great.
Mine is also bad. I had the Pistons advancing. Did not happen. Celtics advanced. I had the Bucks advancing. Did not happen. I had the Cavs. They did advance. I had the Clippers beating the Nuggets. Did not happen. I had the Lakers going to the conference final. Not going to happen.
Nope.
But Golden State advanced and OKC advanced for me to have a horrible 50-50 bracket. And Michael,
Mine's pretty bad too.
your final bracket, you also had the Pistons advancing.
Look at
which
the bottom
did
left.
not happen. You had the Bucks advancing, which did not happen.
Nope.
Celtics advanced and the Cavs advanced. In the West, you had the Lakers advancing. Did not happen. You had the Lakers going to the finals. Can't happen. The Rockets to advance. Did not happen. But the Nuggets and OKC are your last two teams standing in the West.
Woohoo.
So you have the Celtics, Celtics, Cavs, OKC,
Who are down 2-0.
and the Thunder remain.
Along with the Celtics.
It's not bad. So me
No,
and
the
Michael.
Thunder are tied.
No, the Cavs and the Celtics.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah, Cavs Pacers. Fuck. So Taylor, you actually have the best NBA bracket as it stands.
Woo!
We all actually kind of missed the same spots, except
Yeah,
for
we all
you
missed on the Lakers.
But you took the Knicks. Me and Michael both took the Pistons.
I mean, I wanted the
That could
Pistons to
save
win,
ya.
Me too.
but you can't take out that zesty man. You know, he's been really fucking good these playoffs.
Mister, after all that?
Like really good.
Let me also
Yeah, it's
say
been good.
the Bronson Burner. I'm a Knicks fan. I'm with it. I'm all about this.
All right, let's see what they do.
They're going to the end. Me and
right.
Stephen A. are gonna
We
party.
gotta. Can we please start with the bottom one here?
Sure.
This one is so wild to me.
Unbelievable.
This team, what did the Cavs win? 68 games, 67 games,
They're the first team to clinch.
and they've lost their first two on the at home.
They swept first round. Yeah.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of the Heat.
Well, it's Miami. Like,
The last game they were up like 60 at half or something.
No, I know, but Miami fucking sucks.
The Pacers, man, holy shit!
How? I mean,
They're good.
how? But damn.
Were they not conference finals last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they lost to the Celtics. Yeah,
Yep.
dude,
Unbelievable. They are ruining dreams.
it's gonna be a Knicks Pacers semifinal in the East.
This is like the glory days of the mid 1980s.
It's gonna be a West team is winning though. They're too deep.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, if the Knicks go, I can see the Knicks winning at all. But
Imagine a Knicks championship in New York.
That city would
my
literally
God.
blow up.
That's like
what was the last time the Knicks went to the finals?
80s? Because they never made it when Jordan was playing.
No. I saw a video of some kid
99.
99. Saw some kid rattling
Oh, wow.
off all of these. He could name every NBA champion, and it got him out of doing a book report or something
I
in
saw
school.
that.
Oh, really?
And it's just so funny to hear like during the Jordan era, it's just Bulls, Pistons, Spurs,
Houston.
Bulls,
Celtics.
Celtics, yeah, Lakers, like There's 5 teams in the league.
But yeah, the Cavs are going to lose. You can't lose 2 at home to a way worse team. Like, I'm sorry. On
In
paper.
Game 2, we have to give them a little bit of slack because they didn't have Garland or Mobley, and Donovan Mitchell dropped 48, and they still fucking lost.
I don't care.
I also don't care.
You won
winning
68 games. And
with those 2 guys as your all-star,
Well,
along with Mitchell.
And
But
let's also use this as a little bit of a segue. The Warriors win with Steph has a broken freaking hand, and Jimmy Butler. You got to.
How long is he
This
out?
guy's stepping up. I don't know.
he didn't break his hand.
He's like
It's a hamstring strain.
no, he's got a molested thumb or something.
Steph?
Yeah.
His hamstring injury.
Yeah, watch.
this is hand string.
This is a picture of Steph's thumb right now. Apparently, Ant was attacking it hard.
Why does it look like a butt?
That's a shooting hand, too.
Yeah.
Does he have a wart?
Did he also have a hamstring injury during the game?
Yeah, that's why he left Game 2.
Ooh, that's not very good.
And they won. And they play tonight, don't they? Yeah. The T-Wolves are a good team, though, too.
Anthony Edwards is
Fuck.
43 in a closeout game against LeBron and Luka.
Best player on that court. It's not LeBron or Luka. It's a 23-year-old making $220 million playing like he's broke.
He's nuts.
The future of
He's
the league.
nuts.
There's nothing else to say, really. Honestly, I don't think we're worthy of saying his name. I don't think we're worthy of
He is
using
so
him for
good.
content.
And he's not a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit because he wants to, because he knows it's funny.
Dude, he said to some guy in the crowd, my dick's bigger than yours.
So funny.
That's amazing.
So funny.
That's
And he grabbed his
hilarious.
crotch.
Yes.
Gave him the full
That is
image.
what you need, though. I'm sorry. You need that shit in sports. It makes it way better.
Yeah, I agree.
If I see
100%.
clips of Ant just saying, "Oh, yo, nice chirp, fuck you," like whatever. Like, but I see Ant go to a guy, "My dick's bigger than yours," and then he grabs it,
And when he jerks it,
and then he had a paternity test, and then dropped 40 on LeBron and Luka in a closeout game. Like, come on.
and then he gives his baby mama $3 million and says, "I want nothing to do with you or the kid. Get out of here."
Yeah. Now he's playing like he's broke because he is.
He's fucked, man. You know how many threes he attempted during the regular season per game? 13.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it.
I think, while Steph is in the league, he'll always be the best shooter. Ant is next.
Ant's so nice, and
He does not have a weakness.
he's not like the poopy underwear. He's not a sieve.
He's not
No,
a Paul
He's
Pierce.
not Evan Bouchard.
He's not Prairie Dog.
Yeah, Kevin or Paul Pierce when he got hurt and he shit his pants on the court and he had to take him up in a fucking wheelchair.
Okay, but Paul Pierce also played through getting stabbed 37 times, so
Yeah, it was probably with a fucking plastic knife.
it was probably while he was taking a shit. His teammate was upset that he stunk up the washroom a little too much.
It was Ron Artest.
So, Michael, as you said, the Celtics have blown 2 back-to-back 20-point leads.
Yeah, I've said this before, and I will say it again. Jason Tatum is Fugazi. He doesn't exist on the elemental table. He is a regular season merchant. He fucking sucks in the playoffs.
Didn't even win Finals MVP last year. Jaylen Brown.
Who doesn't have a left hand?
He's like that one kid, that one-armed guy playing basketball.
Yeah, he declared.
He's so good.
Or he's
so
going to
good.
declare. But yeah, it's...
I saw actually a great question. This will be perfect for you right now. Who's better Celtic all time? I know that Jason Tatum has only been a Celtic for a little bit, but Jason Tatum or Larry Bird?
It's no question Larry Bird.
Larry Legend.
He has 3 MVPs, I think. Probably 12-plus All-Star appearances. 2 to 3 rings, I'm not exactly sure. Tatum has 1. No MVPs. I don't think he'll ever win MVP with Jokic or Shea in the league.
No, never.
And he's been in the league for 7 years. And he's choked.
Although
Choked.
every year he's been in the playoffs, it's been finals or conference finals.
Yeah, but he
That's
doesn't
gotta
show
mean
up.
something.
He doesn't show up in the finals.
I mean, he was still good last year.
He wasn't.
Didn't they get bounced by the Bucks twice early in the playoffs?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure the Bucks beat them in the second round, and then
He shot like 40% in the finals last year. That's shit.
Who's watching Prison Break?
the Nuggets took game 1, and then OKC said "fuck you" and gave them a nice donkey kick directly.
Yeah,
in the
that
mouth.
was fucked.
I didn't even know the game was on. I searched it up. I was just trying to see what games were going on. I searched NBA, and I see OKC up 30.
But the Nuggets beat them pretty good game 1, didn't? Oh no, it was overtime.
It's overtime.
Yeah, Jokic
Close
had
game.
a 40-20 game.
God.
Another historic stat line.
It's
but
the two. I think whoever wins the series wins MVP. I know it doesn't have anything to do with it. They haven't announced MVP yet, right?
No.
just Depoy and MIP, I think.
And coach of the year, which was the Cavs coach.
Yeah.
The winner of this year's, I think, is the winner of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, no, for sure. The winner's coming out of the
Yeah,
West.
I think that's fair.
The East is not. The Celtics are frauds. The Knicks aren't deep enough. If someone gets hurt, they're fucked.
Agreed.
They're an excellent team, but they're not deep enough.
Pacers?
I mean, I guess, but the Pacers. I think the Nuggets destroy the Pacers. I don't think it's gonna be Jokic versus Sabonis, and then
Pacers
what
are
happens?
Chew him up.
Yeah,
They are deep. They are deep. And the Pacers have stars. Halliburton and
Malcolm Brogdon.
Sabonis.
Siakam.
Oh, not Sabonis. Sabonis is gone.
Siakam, Turner.
Siakam,
Nembhard.
Turner. Thank you.
Um,
Nembhard's
the other
nice. He's
guy.
Canadian, is he not?
I know Matherin's
Matherin's
Canadian. I
Canadian.
don't know if Nembhard is Canadian. But they're deep.
They're deep and they're young.
They're going to be good for a lot of years.
They're weird. They just finished in like the 5 seed, and then I feel like they're gonna play Milwaukee every year. It's just the second year in a row.
I mean, if the Giannis leaves, the Bucks won't make the playoffs anymore, so it doesn't even matter.
It's all right.
they'll find
Giannis
a
is
new
coming to
Bucks.
Toronto for R.J. Barrett, Brandon Ingram, and 17 unprotected first-round picks.
I'm in for that.
You're not in for that.
Give him $375 million.
NBA, you have been
You've been milked.
Taylor. Heard you got a stat game for us. A little stat shootout.
Stat showdown.
A little stat statutory.
Showdown.
Okay, so I'll give you a stat line, and I'll give you the conference. This is football.
Okay.
I'll give you the week and the season. So I'll give you all the information you need. You got to tell me who the player is.
Damn.
I'll give you you'll just know the position by the stats. All right, this was the 2024 season, week 9 against your Eagles.
You said 2024, week 9 against the Eagles.
11 catches, 215 yards for 3 touchdowns. Who is that?
Against my Eagles in week 9.
You love this guy.
I love this guy.
You said we get the conference of the player or the team that they played?
The team that he's on is the AFC.
AFC, okay. Oh, wait.
How many
No.
yards was it?
215 and
Oh.
11 catches and 3 touchdowns.
I think I know who it is.
It's first to
answer,
guess,
go
whatever.
Is it Amari Cooper?
No.
No. 11 catches, 300 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
AFC South.
And you love him?
Apparently.
You love this guy.
Apparently.
You considered keeping him in our fantasy league.
Oh, Puka.
No.
Damn.
AFC, bro.
Traded Puka.
Oh, yeah, I did trade Puka.
Tank Dell.
Oh, shit. I don't remember that game, but
He shredded the Eagles for that? Holy shit.
That's
See
wild.
what
I
happens
mean-
when he has 2 legs?
we do real bad against third string. Our cornerbacks are not deep, so that makes sense.
All right.
That's fucked.
I got 2 more football and then a few basketball. I feel like we don't give NBA enough love in these games.
We never give the NBA enough love in general.
So I wanted to give them some love here. So this guy, 2021 season, week 16 against the Ravens. This guy plays in the AFC, had 525 yards and put up 4 touchdowns. Obviously a quarterback.
Oh, I thought it was wide receiver.
Against the Ravens? And
He
still plays in the AFC?
Plays in the AFC. This year was 2021.
Holy shit.
Is he still in the AFC? Can we ask that?
Still in the AFC. Still on the same team.
Same team.
I just got to say Joe Burrow. I feel
was
like
Joe
he's
Burrow.
the only
Yeah.
guy in the AFC.
And the
capable of
Ravens
doing
in
that.
week 16, he
I was going
fucking
to take a blind
torched
shot
them.
and say Justin Herbert.
That was the year that they went to the Super Bowl, was it not? 2021?
Yeah, it's when they
Yeah.
played the Rams.
That's crazy. That's going to be 4 years ago. Damn. All right, this is the last one. Running back, 2022 season, played in the AFC at the time. 225 rushing yards for 5 touchdowns against the Panthers in week 12.
2021, you said?
22.
And played in the
Against the Panthers for 5 touchdowns.
Played in the AFC at the
played
time.
in the AFC.
I'm going to shoot with Taysom Hill. It wasn't Taysom Hill. I'm just kidding.
He's actually a QB tight end
He now plays in the
fullback.
NFC.
against the Panthers.
Was in the AFC, now plays in the NFC.
What the hell? Oh,
Should be
no,
Godfrey.
nope, that's wrong.
He was on the Panthers.
That's
They're also
still
in the
NFC.
NFC.
It's harder than you think with these, eh?
No, that's just it. I can't
Especially
remember
with
the
running
week.
backs, and the switching of the conferences always fucks you
But
up.
5 TDs we should know.
I was gonna say Kamara, but that wasn't. That was Christmas Day, and he scored 6.
He was in the AFC in this year, 2022.
He's currently in the NFC.
He was. I think he might have been RB1 this year. If not, he was drafted really high the next year and is a pretty good running back.
Zamir White.
Same team.
Really, Josh Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs. Cooked for 5 TDs.
Josh Jacobs was nice in his breakout.
And he had
He's
the
still nice.
that was his this is from ChatGPT. Remember that 86-yard run he had in overtime?
Yes.
That was that year. I don't remember that. All right, NBA. I'll give you the stats and the year. Give you the stats in the year, and you need to name the player.
Okay.
I'll name the conference they're into. 2016. This one I just put in here because we love him. 60 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals.
Carmelo Anthony.
No.
You said we love him.
What do you love?
2016? That's got to be like a James Harden stat line.
No. Think older. This was his last game.
Oh, Kobe.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
When he took 55 shots.
2024 playoffs. This man plays in the East. He had 55 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. All right, this guy in the 2024 playoffs plays in the East and still played last year. He had 55 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Clue, the 2 assists is weird for his position. That number should be higher.
Okay. So that helps a lot. 55 is a lot.
He used to play in the West. And that team notoriously made bad trades and would really like to have this player on their team still.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's
No.
what I was going to say. I was going to say Donovan Mitchell.
It's got to be a guard, right?
It has to be.
It's a guard.
It has.
It's
to
a
be.
point guard.
I was going to say it was a little bit big, but the 5 boards, like any big, you just naturally get
55
1
with 2 assists. That's crazy.
It's a guard in the East, man.
Last year?
This is your boy.
And he plays in the West now.
Oh.
It's your boy.
I saw what you did. So
They
I
make
won't say
bad
it.
trades.
He used to play on this team, and now he plays on another team, but the team he used to play on made horrible trades, one including Luka Doncic. Dude, he's your boy. You love
You
this
just
team
did his
now.
thing like 15 minutes ago. I know who it is because I saw him do it. Yeah.
Mr. Jalen Brunson.
Mr. Jalen Brunson, the
Who did he
king.
go for 55 against? Do you have the matchup?
No.
I actually saw a video of Jalen Brunson and Luka standing on the sideline, and it's like, man, Nico Harrison must look at this like a fever dream.
He's
went
still a job.
Luka, Jalen to nothing. You have nothing to show for those trades. Jalen was a free agent.
Yeah, they let him walk.
The contract they could have signed him to would have been a fucking steal.
Yeah. Next question.
All right, next guy. Legendary game. Legendary. Like,
Will Chamberlain.
legend fucking Gary. No. 2016
Okay.
playoffs. 28, 13 boards, 11 assists, and 5 blocks.
Holy shit.
2016.
Legendary, iconic game.
Dropped a triple double.
What conference? Yeah, East.
Yeah, he was in the East. Legend fucking
I
dairy.
think he's a big, right? But no bigs were passing like that in that year.
Legendary playoff
Hey,
game.
bro,
I'm not gonna say
that's
what round.
Crazy, man. Every team that I'm thinking about, they're all West.
In the East? you
Every
said?
yeah,
East.
East.
Playoffs.
I'm thinking West.
I'll say deep in the playoffs. I won't say like first. It's not first or second round.
I'm just gonna shoot with Kevin Love, but I don't think it's Kevin Love.
I'll just say LeBron.
Oh, blocked by James. That was his stat line in the finals, game
He
7.
had 5 blocks.
He had 5 blocks, 28, 13, 11, and 5 in game 7 against
Holy
the Warriors.
shit. Go.
bro. The king.
Go.
The king.
All right, this one's just a fun one because it's a 70-point game, and there's not many. 71 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists in the 2023 season.
Tua Tagovailoa. It was 2023 state conference.
Luka.
East.
Oh, East.
Fuck. What's his name?
God, who scored 70?
Last year?
2023.
Oh,
2 years ago.
Is this D. Mitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. God damn it. I keep thinking De'Aaron Fox, but he wasn't there.
You want the last one? I don't know why this is in here.
Fuck
This
it,
is
let's
this
do
is
it.
ChatGPT generated. This is a play-in. Actually, this is a wild stat. Play-in game 2024.
Okay.
40 points, 20 rebounds, and 7 assists.
In a play-in game?
Yeah.
Okay, so Atlanta Hawks are always in there. Sacramento's always in there. Chicago's always in
The
there.
Raptors are always in there.
West.
West. Sorry, what year?
2024. This team
2024.
was so shit this year.
Who was bad in the West?
I'm going to say Cat.
Not bad, but no.
I feel like that's...
He was on the T-Wolves and they sucked.
Yeah.
They were so bad.
I honestly thought you got it.
He's the only guy that I can think of who put up 40 and 20.
And they were bad this year?
Really bad this year,
Really bad this year.
but he missed a lot of time. He's still on this team. He missed a lot of time this year. 40 points, 20 boards, and 7 apples.
Sabonis?
Zion.
Damn.
Shit.
We forget about Zion a little bit just because he's rotting on the Pelicans, but the guy is nice.
When he's healthy, he's nice. I'll never forget. When I was working for OUA, we got to watch Ryerson play Duke when he was on that team with Barrett and Reddish.
Oh my god.
They played at
sick.
Hershey Center, and it was like sold out, but we got tickets because Ryerson was in the OUA, and my boss asked me if I wanted to go. I go, yeah, I want to go. And I'll never forget this noise. There was a guy going in for a dunk on Ryerson. I don't know who he was. It was some random guy. It was like a breakaway dunk. Like no one's around him. All you hear is Zion just big boy Riley. Boom, boom. Like he's running from half court. Boom, boom, boom. All you see is this big left hand come out of nowhere and swat the ball into like the 6th row on a breakaway dunk.
Jesus Christ.
That was like
Why
the
didn't we get
moment.
that, Zion?
That was the moment where I was like, holy shit.
I mean, we did get that Zion. I remember Zion had a similar dunk to that in the league, too. It was like one of his first games when he came off his little fat tear when he stopped eating all the Louisiana crawfish boils.
He'd stop impregnating porn stars.
I forget who he blocked, man, but he sent that shit to like the 20th row. He's nuts. He's really good. He was getting LeBron
He's a
comparisons
freak.
coming into
He's
the
a
league.
freak. He just can't say he's hurt.
He has all the things. to
100%.
be An all-time great.
100%.
And he has the
And
one
he-
thing
he-
that makes him an all-time loser. Eating a lot.
He can't, and he's not surrounded by anyone. I'm sorry, but CJ McCollum is not
Old.
winning you a title.
Nope.
Brandon Ingram is gone. Lonzo's gone. Like, they suck.
Yeah, they all suck. It's irrelevant. Like, and there's
Zion needs to get traded, but nobody wants that contract, and nobody wants Zion.
What would you like? What would you even get for him?
He'd get picks.
And like maybe
He'd have to have a year where he plays 70 games and puts up 25, 10, and 5.
I would trade him I trade for him. Sorry, to the right franchise. If you have the right supporting
It's
cast
just, he
inside,
makes, like, he's like 40 something a year.
yeah,
Imagine we were talking
could
about
be worth
we were talking about Giannis and Wemby last week. Can you remember or imagine Zion and Wemby?
Giannis and Wemby, like, no one would get past half. They would just Dr.
Just
Octavius
be throwing
surround
to
you
each
with
other.
their 75-inch wingspans.
It'd be like that scene in Semi-Pro where he's like, "Okay, shoot it, back it. No, you shoot it."
He likes his left. Corn dogs, Jackie. We don't even got corn dogs.
All right, boys. This is an unbelievable pod. As always, I absolutely love sitting on the couch in this locker room and get sweaty
day
with
of the week.
boys. Thank you so much, everybody who watched. Thank you for getting sweaty with us. We truly appreciate it. You have to make sure that you are always liking, subscribing, sharing, following, double-clicking, re-scrolling, rewinding, fast-forwarding, double-speeding, all of our videos, all of our content. So that
We are 100% opening this up to you.
absolutely.
If you want to come on the pod, and Michael will post this clip on our socials,
I'll pin it.
come on the pod. We'll set up an interview. If you live in the GTA, we will do an in-person. We'll fucking have a chat with you. You have a hot topic. You disagree with something we say. You want to challenge us?
Come at
We're not
us.
pros. Come fucking step on our throats.
Come
Let's
at
go.
us.
Come roll with the sweaty boys.
Come on the pod,
At
for
the
real.
end of the day, this podcast only works when you guys are interactive. The more interactive you guys are, the more fun we have with it. The more that we can start catering our content better to what you guys like. And that's all we want at the end of the day, is to make content that people can enjoy and content that we love making.
Yes, sir.
This is fun as hell. I love doing
we
this.
love doing this stuff.
I just want people to, like, see the shit we do, and, like, we put a lot of effort into this stuff. Like, I think people think we just sit down here and we just shoot the shit, record, and upload. Like, we actually do a lot of work in the background.
One
Like,
guy tried
we're
to sit here and tell us, is the mic even plugged into anything?
dude, we're
fucker.
we're doing a lot of outreach, like booking interviews with former NFL players like George Visger, and
Check it out.
trying to get NHL guys on here. Like, we're doing a lot of work, and Michael and Summer are doing a lot of work on, like, graphics and social media stuff. Like, we're doing a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So fuck the haters. Whoever said that if your mics are plugged in, fuck you. Yeah, they're plugged in. Come on the pod. Let's deal with the beef. Fuck you, stupid Liam, or whatever your name is.
Maybe we'll start like a little sweaty showdown where we just go one after another. We'll line up like 10 viewers and
Do
then
it.
just FaceTime them.
Come
one
on the
after
pod.
another.
Let's go.
Boom, boom. You all get destroyed one after another. Welcome to the Sweaty Showdown. Come roll around with us. Thank you for rolling around in the sweat box, the locker room with
You
the
better come
boys.
prepared, though, because we got guns a-blazing.
Guns a sweating.
No, I can't do that. Sorry, I'm not Jaw.
We're not
I'm not
Jaw.
Jaw.
G.I. Jaw.
Thank you so much for watching, and we're going to catch you next week. Take care. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share.